Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to discuss few questions related to aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. But here the pattern is J advanced pattern. So friends, be ready for the question answer round. Now let's move to the next question, that is the question number 1. Check it out what is given here. When propanoic acid, wait for a moment, given when propanoic acid is treated with aqueous NaHCO3, CO2 is released, the carbon of carbon dioxide comes from methyl group, carboxylic group, methylene group or bicarbonate. What to do? How to solve the question? Check it out what I'm writing here. When propanoic acid, if I talk about the propanoic acid, look at CH3, is it okay? CH2 and COOH. This one is propanoic acid. When treated with aqueous NaHCO3, NaHCO3, this one is aqueous NaHCO3. What will happen in this case? Check it out, complete the question, that is it will gives you plus sign, here comes minus sign. Clear? Now again here comes plus sign and here comes minus sign. So what is the product here? Check it out friend. That is the product in this case, that is CH3, CH2, COONA. Am I right? Yes sir, you are absolutely right. Now the next one is, that is H2CO3. Clear? H2CO3. As we know, this one is unstable product and it will dissociate and gives you H2O plus CO2. And now this CO2 comes from this carbonate, and this carbonate, that is CO3 here, that is we get the carbon of carbon dioxide from this bicarbonate. Clear? So what is the option for this question? Sir, now it's very easy, that the option is D. For question number 1, D is the correct option. Clear? Check it out, check out the option, check out the explanation. This is one of the best question, or you can say slight tricky question. Sometimes we face such kind of questions in competitive examination. Clear? Now I'm going to rub this part friend and we'll discuss the next section. What will happen? Check it out. Now let's move to the next question, question number 2. Look at, I have added this question slightly conceptual as well as calculative type. That is given here, 0.759 gram of a silver salt of a diabasic organic acid, ignition left, after ignition, on ignition left 0.463 gram of metallic silver. The equivalent weight of the acid, we have to find the what is given here. Mass is 0.759 gram and the residue left, that is 0.463 gram, and the equivalent weight of the acid, we have to find the equivalent weight. Now how to find? Do you remember the formula? I'm giving you the explanation, check it out. That is, the formula is equivalent weight of acid. Clear to you what I'm telling? Equivalent weight of acid is equal to mass of the silver salt. Yes sir, mass of the silver salt divided by the residue left, clear, multiply by 108 minus 107. This is the formula. Now mass of the silver salt. What is the mass here? That is 0.759. Yes sir. Mass of the residue left, that is 0.463. Clear? Multiply by 100 minus multiply by 108 minus 107. This is the complete calculation. What we get after solving? We get that 70. The equivalent mass of the acid is 70. Check it out. Check out the explanation. Equivalent weight of an acid is equal to mass of the silver salt upon residue left multiply 108, because silver minus 107, that is put the value. What will happen? We get finally 70 after calculation. So moving here, what is the option in this case? Sir, it's very simple. For question number 2, A is the correct option. Clear? So for question number 2, what is the option? That is A, and this is the detailed solution. Now I'm going to rub this part, friend, and we'll move to the next segment. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the next question. What is the next question? Check it out. Question number 3. Which of the following compound easily undergo decarboxylation? Is very simple. That is decarboxylation, removal of CO2. If I talk about beta keto carboxylic acid, in this case decarboxylation take place very easily. So the answer is very simple, beta keto carboxylic acid. This one is alpha carbon and this one is beta carbon. Clear to you? That is the decarboxylation. Due to the presence of keto group, the reaction decarboxylation favors the most. Remember, during my lecture, I have also explained this decarboxylation. Due to the presence of the carbonyl or the keto group, the decarboxylation takes place more easily in comparison to this one, and this one. Clear? This one is more acidic in nature. Then there comes, tell me, this one, then this one. If there is an involvement of minus I impact, that acidic nature increases. But if there is an involvement of plus I effect, then acidic nature decreases. And this one is beta keto. Due to the presence of keto group, the decarboxylation takes place very easily. So for this question, we people can say B is the correct option. Clear? Now friend, I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next segment, next question. Wait for a moment. No. Wait. Now, let's move to the question number 4. Check out, it's your turn, you have to solve it. It is given here, CH3, CH2, COOH, Br2 in presence of red phosphorus, and it gives a product A, which on treatment with alcoholic NH3 gives a product B. The question is, find the product B. Now how to solve the question? Check it out, what I'm telling, listen carefully. That is, wait friend, clear? Now I'm solving the question. That is given here, CH3, CH2, COOH. Clear? on treatment with Br2 in presence of red phosphorus, it gives you, what is the product here? So first product is CS3 CHBr, yes sir, then COOH. Am I right, friend? And the byproduct is also, that is HBr. We do not need to write this. Now on treatment with alcoholic NH3. Clear? What is given here? Alcoholic NH3. It can be written like this, HNH2. Yes sir, HNH2. That is H plus NH2 minus. Am I right? Yes sir. That is plus and Br minus. What will happen? This will move here and this NH2 will move here. So the product in this case, we can easily observe, we can easily say the product is CH3 CHNH2, yes, then COOH. CS3 CHNH2 COOH. So the product is alanine. This is the alanine. So for question number 4, we can easily say that is A is the correct option, that is alanine. Clear, friend? Now I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now, let's move the next question. Check it out. This is completely theory based question. Rosenmund reduction. What reagent is used in the Rosenmund reduction? Sir, it's very simple. That is H2 reduction. That is H2 in presence of PBBASO4. That is A is the correct option. For question number 5, A is the correct option. Now let's move to the next question. Next question is, check it out, the smallest ketone and its homologue. The smallest ketone and homologue are reacted with NH2OH. What is given here? Are reacted with NH2OH to form oximes. Now tell me, it's your turn. That is 2 oximes. Think on it. The smallest ketone, CS3COCS3. Clear to you? Okay. Now the next one is homologue, that is CS3CO, that is C2H5. Remember this? Now tell me, when treated with NH2OH, which type of oximes they will form? Think on it. How to solve this question, friend? That is, I have written the things, CS3COCS3, CS3COC2H5 plus NH2. Now think how to solve. I am giving you few seconds to think on it. So now tell me what will happen in this case. Sir, that is NH2OH, like this, NH2OH. Clear to you? Now sir, it's very simple. First one it's give, that is CH3. Clear to you? CH3, then N, then OH. This one is the first oxime. Clear? Now the next one is sir, double bond. Here is, wait for a moment. The second one is C double bond O, that is N, this one is N, okay, not O. This one is OH. Here is now CS3, now C2H5. This one is the second oxime. Yes sir. The third possibility, yes, there is a more possibility, that is N. Clear to you? Now this one is OH, this one is C2H5, and this one is CH3. So how many oximes are there? If I talk about the smallest ketone and its next homologue, sir, it's very simple, that is 3 different oximes are formed. Clear? So for this question, B is the complete explanation. Now friend, I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next question. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the next segment, next question, question number 7. The product formed in aldol condensation. It's very simple. The product formed in aldol condensation. If I talk about RCOH, or if I talk about ROR, in all the cases, what will happen? The product is beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. Do you remember? If you do not remember, I am taking an example like RCO, then H, then again put here R, in R put here CS3. Clear to you? So write like this, H, CH2, then C double bond OH. Now this will come here. Clear to you? And will give you a product, that is CS3, that is C OH, here is H, then CH2, then C double bond OH, that is beta hydroxyaldehyde. Similarly, we get beta hydroxyketone. So if anyone asks you the product formed in aldol condensation, is very simple, beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. That is for question number 7, that is D is the correct option. Clear to you? Now friend, I'm going to rub this part and we'll discuss the next one. Clear? Now question number 8. Now, the most suitable reagent for the conversion of primary alcohol into aldehyde. As we know, this is very simple. Primary alcohol gives you aldehyde, secondary alcohol gives you ketone. One more thing I have added during the process, that is conversion of primary alcohol into aldehyde should be limited, otherwise the main product will be carboxylic acid. So we have to use the perfect reagent so that we can get the aldehyde as a main product. In this case, the suitable reagent, it's your turn, that is PCC. Do you remember? Pyridinium chlorochromate. If I use acidified K2Cr2O7, acidified KMnO4 or alkaline KMnO4, then first form aldehyde, yes, then it will be converted to acid, that is carboxylic acid. Clear? So best one to restrict the conversion of primary alcohol to aldehyde, that is to restrict them, that is primary alcohol will convert it to aldehyde only, further conversion will not possible. We have to use PCC. There are many more reagent also, but among them, that is PCC is the correct option. So for question number 8, D is the correct option. Clear? Now let's move to the next segment, that is the next question. What is the next question? Check it out. That is question number 9. when acetaldehyde is treated with ammoniacal silver mirror test. That is a silver mirror test. Is very simple. When acetaldehyde is treated with ammoniacal silver nitrate solution, we get silver mirror. This is simple test of aldehyde, silver mirror test. That is silver mirror. Sometimes theory based questions are also asked in competitive examination, so we have to prepare each and every segment quite confidently, quite easily. Clear? So for question number 9, A is the correct option. Clear? Now let's move to the next segment, that is the next question. What is the next question? Check it out. That is the question number 10. Now read the question carefully. What is given here? Aldehyde and ketones are especially susceptible to nucleophilic addition because carbonyl group is polar. That is definitely plus and minus charge. Positive charge on carbon makes it reactive, okay, towards the nucleophile. Definitely here the attack of nucleophile will take place. Yes, nucleophile. This addition is catalyzed. This addition is catalyzed by acid. Okay, definitely reactivity of carbonyl compound towards nucleophilic addition reaction increases with increase in the electron deficiency. That is thus minus I effect group increases while plus I effect decreases the reactivity. Definitely if there is an involvement of electron donating group, then reactivity decreases. If there is an involvement of electron withdrawing group, then reactivity increases. Clear? Now after reading this passage, give the answer. Answer the following is most reactive to the nucleophilic addition reaction. Now which among the following is most reactive to the give nucleophilic addition reaction? As I told you, reactivity increases. When reactivity will increase? If there is a presence of strong electron withdrawing group. That is, if there is a minus I effect, then we people can say the reactivity increase. If I talk about this all example, fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine. Fluorine is more electronegative. Clear? That is powerful minus I effect. So in this case, which will in a nucleophilic addition reaction more powerfully, more easily? So that is FCH2CHO. Again read the, here is all given. Positive charge on carbon makes it reactive towards the nucleophile. This addition is catalyzed by acid. Reactivity of carbonyl compound towards nucleophilic addition increases with increase in the electron deficiency at carbonyl carbon, and therefore that is plus I and minus I effect and the impact. Clear? So fluorine, that is FCH2CHO, is more reactive towards nucleophilic addition reaction. So for question number 1, we people can say A is the correct option. Now next one, carbonyl compound show nucleophilic addition reaction with nucleophilic addition reaction. We people know SCN, cyanohydrine, NaSCO3, CH3OHCl, all forms nucleophilic addition reaction. These are the main properties, chemical properties related to the carbonyl compound SCN, NaHCO3, then CH3OH plus HCl. So weak people can say all are correct. So for question number 2, the segment, that is all of this. Clear? Now I'm going to rub this part and will revise the things again. Wait for a moment. Now let's move to the next segment, That is question number 1. For question number 1, as I told you, that is bicarbonate. For question number 2, A is the correct option, 70, calculative type part. For question number 3, which of the following compound easily undergo decarbo beta keto carboxylic acid due to the presence of keto group? That is, this is the product B is alanine. Clear? For question number 5, that is A is the correct option, Rosenmund reduction. Now for question number 6, that there forms 3 different oximes. For question number 6, B is the correct option. Now for question number 7, the product formed in aldol condensation, we people know a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. The most suitable reagent for the conversion, as I told you, if I use this one, that aldehyde will again convert it to acid. So prevent the further conversion of aldehyde into acid, we have to use PCC, pyridinium chlorochromate. So for this question, D is the correct option. For question number 9, what will happen when acetaldehyde is treated with ammoniacal silver nitrate solution? We get silver mirror. This is a silver mirror test. Now question number 10, this is the passage. Read the passage carefully. What will be the option? So A, FCH2CH2 minus I effect, and here carbonyl compound, so nucleophilic addition reaction, all of these. Clear? Recheck these things again if you have any doubt. In the one more thing I have to mention, what reagent is used in the Rosenmund reduction, that is H2PDBSBaSO4. Clear to you? H2PD, that is A. H2PDBaSO4. Clear to you? I think now you can easily solve such kind of question. So friend, time has come. Time to say bye bye. Thank you so much.